You guys are probably wondering, he's not in his usual spot. He's not even using his computer. He's probably using his phone. What the heck's going on? And the background's different. Yeah, I was going to record the preseason preview for you guys, and the USB port did not want to work. Only one of them worked, and I'm not going to give you guys terrible audio quality and a good camera, or bad camera quality, good audio. That's not how it works. So I'm going to give you guys this for now. I hope it's okay with you guys. And again, I'm looking into computers now and gonna get one as soon as possible. But for the time being, this is what we're gonna get. I'm gonna do this. Obviously, I don't have stats in front of me. I'll have to write down some stats probably beforehand. But we're here to do the preseason preview, guys. I'll do it for you like this. It probably may not be a long video, but I'm gonna do the best that I can for you guys to get a video out to you, as I always do, for the previews and for each and every game. All right, this might even be easier for me to do because I don't have to worry about being in my strict location all the time. I don't know. We'll have to see how it all plays out, guys. But let me know how the audio is, how the visuals are. Let me know, guys. I want to hear your guys' take on it as well. But let's get to this. The Raptors basketball season is upon us. We have not had sports now for a few months, and man, it has been boring. Especially with the baseball offseason being extremely slow and the Leafs coming out of the gate flying in free agency and then nothing the rest of the way. So it's been real quiet in sports land, or at least Toronto sports land. But now, with basketball preseason beginning on Saturday, December the 12th, that is my birthday actually, and with the computer, I probably wasn't going to be able to do a video, but I might be able to now, so that'd be interesting to see how that plays out for you guys. But Charlotte Hornets, the Raptors face off against Charlotte Hornets, 7 o'clock tip-off there in the first of 3 preseason games, 2 against Charlotte Hornets. LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets, and then the final one, the third game, is against the Miami Heat before they open up the season on December 23rd against the New Orleans Pelicans. Finally, Raptor fans, we get to watch Zion Williamson face the Toronto Raptors. I don't think we didn't see him at all last year. The 2 times we faced them, we did not see Zion at all. So it'd be pretty cool to see him against the Toronto Raptors, but we're not here to talk about Zion. We're not here to talk about the Charlotte Hornets and LaMelo Ball. That's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the Toronto, not the champion Toronto Raptors. I mean, they're still champ. They're still 2019 champs. Can't take that away from us. But the 2020-2021 Toronto Raptors are looking very different. Obviously, no Serge Ibaka. Obviously, no Marc Gasol, and with Ibaka going to play with Kawhi Leonard, a little bit of a bad taste in our mouths. I think we can all agree on that. And then you look at a guy like Marc Gasol going to the Los Angeles Lakers after we all thought he was going to Spain. So that was a little weird as well. But if you're the Toronto Raptors, and if, my mindset is this. 2019 happened, it was great. Things are changing, clearly. Masai's got a plan, clearly. Does it look maybe clear cut as we all see it? No, it doesn't look clear at all. But he has a plan, and in Masai we trust. And if at this point you don't trust Masai Ujiri, clearly you have not watched Raptor basketball over the last little while, because I trust him enough at this point. The interesting part for me is going to be watching all these Raptor players grow, because there's so many players who took steps last year, but they're ready to take that next step. Like a guy like OG Anunoby, right? He was okay a couple of years back, and then last year he took a pretty good step. He averaged over 10 a game. He was in the starting lineup consistently. That had some really, really good games, had some career high nights last year. And we've heard some throughout the offseason that he's gotten better and better throughout the offseason. So hey, is OG going to have that breakout year? I don't know. Is Norman Powell, after that great player of the week that he had in, what was that, February? March? Very early March? Whatever it was, where they played Golden State and he had a great game. He won player of the week that week. And then he was okay in the bubble, wasn't the greatest. I don't know what we're going to see from Norman Powell. Are we going to see that next step Norman Powell? Are we going to see Pascal Siakam kind of get that bubble Pascal Siakam out of his mind back to really regular basketball Pascal Siakam? And if he can get back to that, then hey, that's great, because that's the Pascal Siakam we all know and love. Is Kyle Lowry going to continue to, be Kyle Lowry? Obviously, he's 34 right now, going to be 35 in March. So, how are things going to go with that? Father Time is never There's always a time, but 34 years old last year. I mean, obviously he played extremely well. He's going to be 35 this season. So how are things going to play out for that? We all know he's going to still play the same. No matter how effective he's going to be, I think he's going to be the same, no problem. Is Fred VanVleet going to live up to the contract? That's a question mark. How are the youngins, if they're even going to play? Malachi Flynn and the other guy. Oh, see, this is, but when I don't have stats in front of me, this is the part that's killing me. Jalen Harris. There we go. Got it. How are the new guys? Aaron Baines, Alex Len, DeAndre Bembry, basically a Rondae Hollis-Jefferson replacement. How are they going to fit into the team? Is Terrence Davis even going to be a Toronto Raptor by game 1 of the preseason? I don't know. Is Chris Boucher going to take that next step? There's so many question marks going into this 2020, 2021 season, and really the 3 preseason games for that matter, that it's going to be exciting. We've heard some things about Paul Watson taking some steps, and I'm like, at this point, the way Masai works, it wouldn't surprise me if Paul Watson becomes an integral part in this team. I don't know. I know there's some names that I probably did not mention. See this, I got to switch hands now. I'm getting a little tired. But it's going to be really interesting to see what happens with this team moving forward, especially in the first 3 preseason games, because as much as they don't mean anything win-loss wise, it's great to see development from these players and kind of seeing what they've worked on throughout the offseason. If we go out there against the Hornets and Pascal Siakam drops 25, shoots a good percentage, looks good out there, smiling, having a good time, basically playing the game he loves, then we have Pascal Siakam back. It's not bubble Pascal Siakam anymore, right? So there's going to be so many question marks that are going to be answered over those 3 games. I think it's the 12th, the 4th, and the 16th. I could be wrong with that. I know the 12th and the 14th are the right ones against Charlotte. I can't remember the day of the Miami Heat game. You guys can let me know that. But hey, I'm excited. I know you guys are. It's gonna be an absolute blast. I can't wait to watch live sports with a team I actually care about. Can't wait. I mean, football's all right. My New York Giants are playing pretty well. Winners of 4 straight. Do I expect anything? I'm just enjoying the ride right now as a Giants fan. But the way, and obviously my Toronto teams, I mean, I'm going to flip the camera for you guys so you guys can see. See, there's the wall. That's what you guys usually see. Obviously not seeing that right now, but I can't wait to watch my teams play. Hockey seems to be coming back very soon. They said January 13th start date. Whether that happens or not, I don't know. Baseball offseason has been an absolute snooze fest where the Jays, they're interested in this guy. They're interested in this guy. Well, that's nice. So am I. But it's not happening, at least right now. So it's crazy that things are going to start picking up more and more. But for the Toronto Raptors, they're the first team to get going. And ladies and gentlemen, we are like 3 or 4 days away from watching live basketball for the Toronto Raptors. I can't wait. I know you guys are pumped, all right? I'm absolutely jacked up to watch Raptors play, even if it's just preseason. And the great thing about this year, preseason, guys, is only 3 games, right? So usually preseason after game 2, we're like, all right, we've seen some preseason, doesn't mean anything. We see our team, we like our team, let's get into the year. You only have the 1 more game to get through. So it's beautiful. It's absolutely great. 3 preseason games, then jumping right into the season. NBA's done a great job, and it's going to be really interesting to see how this team performs, because we all know how ESPN and the Americans look at the Toronto Raptors, especially the roster, and say, I think I saw a few of them saying the Raptors are not even going to make the playoffs this year. I think we can all agree that's complete mumbo-jumbo. I think the Raptors are going to make the playoffs. What seed they're going to be in? I saw them in the 4 or 5 seed. Yeah, you lost Serge Ibaka. Marc Gasol really didn't make that much of an impact on this team last year, so you lost him. You got an Aaron Baines. Rondae Hollis-Jefferson wasn't. I mean, he had his energy, but you got DeAndre Bembry, basically the exact same player to replace him. It's going to be interesting, and it seems like all the young players are going to continue to get better. Hopefully. That's what we all hope and pray. And those are going to start to be... Look at that snowflake. That's beautiful right there. Look at that. All those are going to start to be answered. The answers are going to start coming out for those question marks about how are these guys going to perform, and it's not going to take very long. You see these first 3 preseason games, if you see a guy like Fred VanVleet going out there and knocking down shots, knocking down his threes consistently, man, this guy got paid, but steady Freddie making buckets. It's going to be very fun. It's very intriguing. And it all gets started on Saturday night, people. Let's get it going. This is all weird. This is all new for me. I'm trying to get used to it. If you guys enjoy it, if you guys like seeing the kind of the camera movements like this, hey, let me know. I'll do it more often. But and as I forgot to mention, the Instagram page is down in the description, guys. Go follow up there if you've not done so already. I was going to upload something on Saturday, obviously post-game. But if this is a way to do it, then I can do it for you guys, all right? So I think I'm going to wrap it up there, guys, all right? So thank you guys so much for listening. I do appreciate that so much, guys. I really do appreciate it, even though it's preseason. even though it's preseason. I thank you guys for watching. All right, hit that like button if you guys enjoyed this one. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below your thoughts are on the whole setup I got going on here. If it's too shaky, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, all right? Twitter is down below for myself. Follow, send me, actually, no, before you do that, comment any expectations you have for the Toronto Raptors this upcoming year, anything you're excited to see, anything you're not excited to see, anything you think that's, going to go well, you think this guy's going to grow, you think this guy's going to regress. What are your thoughts, guys? Let me know in the comments below. Twitter's down below for myself. Follow up, send me a DM, do all that great stuff. Also, the Instagram page is down in the description, so follow up there if you've not done so already. Okay? And I will talk to you guys Saturday. Game 1, preseason, Raptors, Hornets. LaMelo Ball facing the Toronto Raptors, and I can't wait to watch this team go out there and ball on my birthday on December 12th, all right? So thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you guys know the video, even though it's in a different situation. We'll talk to you guys then.